just speaking, your assessment on your team's play tonight.
Um, I'd say we're kind of working hard, but we're not working smart. Um, Too many puck battles lost, too many wall battles lost, too many individual battles lost. Just with where we're at, with what we're trying to prove, with what we're trying to accomplish, we just really for 2 games now really haven't played our style of hockey. So hopefully regroup, look at the film, show them some stuff tomorrow, and bounce back here and end the weekend with a win.
After the week of work, we talked about Patrick Sharp and Riley Armstrong being here. What are some of the emphasis that you put into practice this week that might just not be clicking here for the first 2 games, but you get a chance to kind of redeem tomorrow?
I mean, it doesn't really relate to what those development guys did. Like, we have a structure in place, and we're just really not sticking to it, right? Like, we don't have second and third efforts. We don't have support for our breakouts. Playing way too slow in the neutral zone. When we do work, when we do get in the O zone, when we get the puck low to high, when we get it to the net, there's some moments there of good hockey. But we're just still a little too disconnected through these 2 games, and we just have to tighten that up.
You go to that with the shots that did get through. Norfolk was, I mean, you could count on this many shots you put on goal. They were blocking shots. And then for Milish, just a vacuum, giving up very little second efforts. How frustrating is that for your club? Is because you're continuing to see those loose net front battles continue to wage on, but the bounce just not go your way. How frustrating is that?
I wouldn't say it's frustrating. I mean, that's just the stuff we have to continue to do. And we just have to stick with that and ultimately, give them credit. If they're going to be willing to block shots, good for them. Like, they're gearing up for playoffs just like we're trying to gear up for playoffs. And, for a coach that has the experience that he has at different levels and been in playoffs at different levels, like, hopefully I'm sure he's telling them the same things I'm trying to tell my guys to ramp up for the playoff mentality, the playoff push. So we just need to tighten some things up, and hopefully for 60 minutes tomorrow we can play our game finally.
Were there any positives you pulled out of the night?
We didn't give up. Not a lot. It's hard. Like, I got to go back and I got to watch the film, and like from a coach's standpoint, like my first assessment is my eye test. Like, what did I watch? What did I see? What did I feel? The positivity, I guess, maybe were some ozone shifts there throughout the game. Like, first period actually wasn't too terrible. Still some turnovers, still some mistakes, but we're not playing our hockey, and that to me is what's the frustrating part.
Lots to improve on.
So on the power play, you guys seem to struggle. Norfolk did a good job clogging up the blue line, the neutral zone. What can you tell your players to try and improve on that for the upcoming 2 games?
Well, it starts way before that even, right? Every power play starts with a face-off in the offensive zone. And yesterday we won them, today we didn't. And then as far as getting up the ice, we have a mentality in place for what we're trying to attack, what we're trying to do, and then it just comes to execution, right? We don't need one guy taking on 2 or 3 of theirs. Like, we have an extra man. Let's use that to our advantage. I thought some of the offsides calls, they were tough to tell, but we're trying to match speed coming into the zone, and whether we fall a foot offside or not, whatever it might be, like, it just kind of screws up the whole flow of the power play, right? So yeah, our breakout wasn't again connected, doing what it needed to do like it did yesterday.